Your Excellency Pham Minh Chinh, Prime Minister of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, Your Excellency To Lam, General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Your Excellency Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by extending my sincere appreciation to the government of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam for hosting the 4th P4G summit in this historic city of Hanoi. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, I commend you for your distinguished leadership and Vietnamese continued commitment to our global partnership. While much has been said about the threats posed by climate change and underdevelopment, meaningful progress toward sustainable development and climate resilience remain limited. Today, we are confronted with a critical choice to pursue a path of practical, inclusive actions that addresses the needs of the most vulnerable, those who overly endure the devastating consequences of climate change. Ethiopia, aligned with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the African Union Agenda 2063, has charted an ambitious course towards achieving net zero emissions and building a climate-resilient economy by 2050. This ambition has been translated into concrete policy measures reflected in our national development plans and further operationalized through green strategy and initiatives. A prime example is our Green Legacy Initiative, under which we have planted 40 billion seedlings since 2019. At the world's largest afforestation program, it annually mobilizes more than 20 million citizens across the country. The initiative aims not only to expand forest cover, but also to enhance food and nutrition security through increased fruit tree planting, restore degraded landscapes, and promote soil and water conservation. Between 2019 and 2023 alone, we have increased our forest coverage by a remarkable 6.4%. In parallel, we are making significant investments to expand and diversify our renewable energy portfolio. Currently, Ethiopia derives 98% of its energy from hydropower, wind, and solar sources. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam stands as a symbol of our commitment to sustainable development, delivering social, economic, and environmental benefits both nationally and across the region. To further translate policy into climate-resilient action, we have introduced forward-looking reforms in the transport sector, including a ban on the import of fuel-based cars, alongside incentives to manufacture and adopt electric vehicles. Our urban development strategy is also evolving toward green and smart city models. This is particularly evident in the nationwide corridor development program, which aims to transform urban and rural centers into sustainable, livable space that enhance the well-being of our citizens. Excellencies, achieving the sustainable development goals and fulfilling the targets of the Paris Agreement require a reimagined approach to global partnership. Now, more than ever, Climate action must be matched with tangible, targeted support for countries most vulnerable to the harsh effects of climate change. In this light, I would like to point out the following 3 action points. First and foremost, we must recognize that adequate, predictable, and sustainable financial resources are the cornerstone of effective climate action. I reiterate Africa's call for 1.3 trillion USD under the new collective quantified goal on climate finance, an amount that represents only a baseline given developing countries' projected needs of nearly 6 trillion USD by 2030. Second, we must significantly scale up investment in energy development across Africa. The continent is home to the world's largest carbon sink and other vital forest ecosystems. To protect these vital resources, we must move away from the current reality where Africa gets only 2% of the world's 60 billion energy investment and work toward reaching 20% by 2030. I urge all stakeholders to collaborate in providing the necessary financing and technology to support energy projects under Africa's development program by 2030. Third, urgent action is needed to combat biodiversity loss, deforestation, and desertification, and to restore degraded lands. We must support local and indigenous conservation efforts, such as the Green Legacy Initiative, by fulfilling financial commitments for biodiversity in developing countries and establishing fair benefit-sharing mechanisms. These programs should also promote alternative livelihoods and enhance agricultural productivity. Finally, I reiterate Ethiopia's commitment to collective action on climate and sustainable development. I also urge P4G members to prioritize cross-regional coordination and address any leadership gaps in climate action. We must set ambitious goals for the 30th COP in Brazil. Let me take this opportunity to commend all members and partners for their shared commitment over the past 7 years. I thank you.